the features of the nose. But before I look at the features of the nose, I would want to establish something really important. I'm saying why we need to know these things. It is really important to know these things. Now, this is a diagram of the female anatomy, the inside of the female anatomy. So you can see the clitoris, you can see the lips, you can see the passage, you can see the vagina, you can see the uterus, you can see the fallopian tubes. Now, when you have sex, it is healing. You get healing, you get health when you have sex. Just by having sex, you heal your internal organs. We go for exercises, we train our hearts, we train muscle, we do cardiovascular exercises, we go jogging, we train our leg muscles, arm muscles, build our chest and stuff. But what do we do with the internal organs? How are we going to train our pancreas? How are we going to exercise our hearts? How are we going to exercise our lungs? How are we going to exercise our large intestine? How are we going to exercise our small intestine? Once you have sex, you have all these parts of your body exercised for both men and women. And I'm showing you that part of the woman. So just from the entrance around the pubic hair, once you penetrate around the pubic hair, you have your pancreas and your pituitary gland activated. So while the man is moving, penetrating in and out, even before he reaches about 2 inches inside the vagina, you have your thalamus, your adrenal glands, all stimulated. And then when the man penetrates deep inside and then touches the tip of the cervix or the uterus, you have your heart and your lungs activated, being massaged. You have your stomach and your spleen also being your spleen and your pancreas also being activated. You have your liver and your kidney also being exercised. So sex is not just the fun that we have about it. It is not just the fun that we have. It is healing. It is exercise as well. So in ancient China, the Chinese sexologists were prescribing certain sex positions for healing certain specific illnesses that people were having at that time. And as we go along, I'll show you some sex positions that you can use to cure your headaches, some sex positions that you can use to cure some basic illnesses that we have. All you need to do is practice. And what we are teaching is sexual practices, things that you can do practically, not things that we are just imagining. These are real. What I'm talking about have been around for over 7,000 years. We have not been exposed to it in this part of the world, and I'm going to do so, whether I fight people or not. But this is what the male gets when the male engages in anything sexual. First of all, at the tip of the penis, where you have the meatus, you have the urethral meatus. The urethral meatus is the hole where the urine comes out from. That place is connected to the pineal gland. And then the corona, the gland penis and the corona, you can see from the diagram I have, the arc or the head of the penis connects to the thalamus, to the adrenal glands, to the heart and tongue, to your pituitary glands, to your prostate. That is why they say when you have sex regularly, you protect your prostate. It is not just the ejaculation, but having sex regularly. The ejaculation will drain your energy, and we'll talk about that too. But I tell you, sex is very good exercise. Now, when you penetrate a woman and you have the entire penis entering the woman, you have your large intestine, you have your kidneys, you have your ear, and all other and then some other glands like your bladder also being exercised. The testicles, once you are having sex, your testicles is spanking the woman. All the glands on the body are connected, and then they are stimulated even while the testicles is spanking at the woman. And it is in the testicles that we develop testosterone, the male hormone that the man needs to develop. Now you have a picture of different noses, and different types. Ebi wa, ebi etia, ebi a flat, ebi so, ebi a slant, ebi so do akwa, It is one moduma, say, and I'm quite whom took on a woman in a Nina war. And say it has the implications on the person and the person's sex life and the person's sex drive. But the commonest you can find near there, Benin Bia and Hen Warren, ni Benin so what?
Okay.
Benin Bia, Messi Benin Bia and Hen Warren, Hen so what? And now from last weekend, America there, when the person has a large eyebrow, then you mean or your crescent, tin. Also chair there, ni beyin war. In the say, beyina, then you mean or starting from one end to the other end. Nani hen so wara, the possibility there, ni beyin so waran or very high.
Okay.
Inti yenya 2 indications. And I'm a care there. Beyin so say na swa. Toko no demand sana we run as what toko nanga semun. E bi no more than no mo do. Say beyina na swa no mo do. It also chair there beyin the beyin one. It is a enya beyin na so no modo ewa na so no modo ne hwe no war ne nwe chimi no so or ye ten dama ne enya 3 indications there then beyin ne beyin war se na so na makan ehwe na so na tokro no dem daman often call conquer ansa ne bo wura na so no tokro no daman ebi no more or ye very deep. Na so one man ho dem wo fina so eti no ho dem o che de benyin ne benyin no wa ana o bisa so o che de benyin bisa no so na se wa enti se ehu nenyuan nenyu chiwin tenten ne hwen tenten en na so wa no so toko no dem ono so wa na se de enya 3 indications o che de benyin obenya benyina o wa onye de oso ebi wo ha oye tenten nso onso circumference and shafting onso nso oye tenten, but this is an indication of a long penis. Inti mo pictures bi wo ha de from what we have just talked about. Yen hwe pictures na yen describe nkofo a wo ho picture idui na yankasa yen hwe. For example, pictures from the extreme left, top. Being
no what
the nature mean no say
or
dorso and I hear now body so
if you
into me no one chair there the sex drive you high
okay
the nature means so or try to 10 so chair there ni being but my 10 and I think no so yet 10 on no search there no being but my 10 and then you one now so or chair there obey me for some super lover. So this is what I want you to identify. And then next, look at the man with the big nose. So ehwe ehwini ya ehwe no so and all well. So now no katakati. Then you to so on shada on ye tinting them on your crescent is not full. Then you also nyakesi.
Okay.
Ewa. Na so asusa. So inti them beginning you can't use the nose alone to say that because the nose is big you can
it's here to me use just one body part then when it contain so
and the man or antoms and them not so correct or antoms but are there 2 or 3 different signs that indicates it.
Okay.
And I will not say that this particular man and ni benyino so and ni benyino so because ni hwen so na nyu achiwin or yakakaba na so so into the next thing there measure no con ye thicker. Okay, we spoke about the neck.
Yeah.
So no con ye thicker I will know na ma hwe nsa na ne more no nye nsim. So nisim you do sir then you can combine about 2 or 3 of them to get it right.
Okay.
And actually 2 set of pictures no sir oh there nipa na o nyu to win your light na hwe ne ketekete nenyi mo so on shada mfuwe no tell them ni pay obenya a normal size penis. And a normal size penis and amount P were confused. Amount P confused with a normal size penis. 1. Ada oche normal size penis on him. Besebia nase not naturally or between 3 and 4 inches deep. All the rest and all the fun, maybe all your thing nice that's between 3 and 4 inches deep. More can you know okay hit the cervix and a uterus now say that's a deep spot. Fornix, annex, fornix anterior. Those areas. Fine. It is a once you get to that point, then you get a lot of the fun happening. But the thing is, once the nose is small, the eyebrow is small, you will have an indication the man will have a normal size penis. As I'm saying, normal size penis is between 4.5 inches and 6 inches.
That's the normal size.
Yes, normal size between 4.5 inches and 6 inches. If it is below 4.5 inches, you say it's small. But if it is 4.5 inches, 4.5, 5 up to 6 inches is normal. When you cross 6 inches, you are going to the medium size. Between 6 and 7, you are going to the medium size. From 7.5 up, it's the extra large, and those are very few people.
Okay.
Only very few people get those sizes. Just like when it comes to shoes, most men are between size 8 and size 9. Some of us have size 10, 11, and others 14 and 16. Just a few people get those things. So we should get to know. So from the face of the three people at the top, we can ascertain from three things that. The first one, we can tell completely that it is likely he will have a big penis and be a good lover. The second person, small eyes, big nose, but the other features, yes, he has a high sex drive because of the full beard, but we are unable to tell others because we need to see more. And then when you come to the next line, the first person under there on your left is a very well-known person, very well-known person. Look at the nose and look at the eyebrow. So the eyebrow tells you that he is somebody who has a very high sex drive. And from the nose, he's somebody who has a very long penis. This is very simple, just from the two. The eyebrow is indicating a large penis. The long nose is also indicating a long penis. So what we need to see is check the neck, check the fingernails, and other body parts that tell us. So once we see those others, we are able to tell exactly what we are talking about. And normally we can get up to 90% accurate. And then when you look at a man with a side view, I took a man with a side view with a hooked nose, so you can see that nose, hooked nose, and it is quite long. And when you check the eyebrow, it's also full. And such a person would also have a long penis. But the hooked nosed people also have some peculiar characteristics. One of them, I think we said we'll be talking about later, is that they are a little hasty. They don't have little things keep them agitated and angry. You get that? So we'll come to that. So now let's look at a simple picture that would tell us something. So we are saying here that a woman with a small nose has small width. A woman with a small nose has a width and also potentially has for having sexual partners. When a woman has small nose, she has warmth, she's very warm and has a potential of having many sexual partners. Yes. Whoa, woman with a small nose. What I'm saying is, when a woman has a small nose, most men admire women like that, and they are very passionate, they are very warm, and they get a lot of guys coming at them. But if you look at the picture I have under there, I'm saying that if the nose is small and flat, the vagina is wide with a short vaginal canal. That is what I want you to get. If the nose is small and flat, it means they have a wide vagina. The vagina will be, if the nose is flat and wide, it means the vagina will be wide, but the vaginal canal, that is the depth, will be short.
It means someone like that should not go for a man with a long penis.
Someone like that should not go for a man with a long penis. So I'm showing you faces of women that have flat noses. So on the slide, you have broad nose female. Yeah. All right. So you can see it. I'm saying here that the woman with a broad flat nose is likely to be quieter, more domestic, and dependent on the person's partner. And these are the women that when you marry, normally they will be the mothers, they will be at home, they keep you comfortable and all that. These, check the nose of all the three women. They are flat, they are small. The fact that they are flat and small simply means that they are going to have a wide vagina, but the passage is going to be short. It's not going to be somebody who has a deep vagina. Yeah, so that is what we are talking about. Later on, we'll add the others. We'll add the lips and all the others. And then also somebody who has a tiny bone, a woman with a tiny bone nose. Now, this is a typical example of somebody who has a tiny bone nose, and I'm sure you know this lady.
Yeah.
And you know this one too. So we are saying that a woman with a fine, thick bone shaped nose, the most thing is they are more nervous, they are more sensitive, they lose their temper easily, and they have, they are that type of a personality. They get angry quickly. But the thing is, if she has a long nose, it also means she has a long vaginal passage.
Okay.
And we have a woman with a hooked nose, and these are faces showing you. We are showing you faces of hooked nose. One of them is a very known woman, and this is what it means to have a hooked nose. A woman with a hooked nose, I mean, is full of energy, sexually aggressive, and somebody that you fear. They insist fear on guys. You have to fear them. You have to submit to them. So in summary, you look at this nose of these females. You can see their nose, beautiful long nose and a short nose. So from here you can tell whether it's going to be long or it's going to be short from what we are doing. So this is what tells you, this slide shows you that if the nose is long, it indicates a deep tubular vagina. So if the woman has a long nose, then it also means that the vagina tube is what? Long. So we are seeing long nose for men indicates long penis, and long nose for women also indicates long vaginal passage.
Okay.
So far so good.
Very, very interesting.
Great.